Hi everyone, I'm Anthony DiFiglio, and today we're going to be checking out the Ibanez RGD iron label from Ibanez Guitars. Hello guys, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video, and I hope you all had a great weekend. If you want to go ahead and click that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Now, let's get into the review. So on this guitar, we have a burl top on top of a mahogany and ash body, 24 frets, ebony fingerboard, maple babinga bolt-on neck, Goto locking tuners. We have one volume, three-way selector, fixed bridge, and two DiMarzio Fusion Edge humbuckers. So what do I think of this guitar? It honestly plays very solid for the price point. I mean, this is a great bang for your buck. It's a metal machine. The 24 frets and the extra bevel here in the back really helps if you're a lead player, and not to mention the rhythm tones that you get from this thing are absolutely huge sounding. From the bridge pickup of the DiMarzio Fusion Edge humbucker to the neck pickup, you can get the nice, bright, thick sound for modern metal, and you can get the nice creamy tone of the neck pickup for, like, say the John Petrucci type of leads, or just any type of shred style that you play. This is a very good all-around rhythm or lead guitar. It's not just one or the other. One specification I forgot to mention is it does have a 26.5-inch scale length. That means if you wanted to, say, tune lower than standard as a modern metal guitarist, you can do it with this guitar a lot easier. The extra tension will help because you won't have to have as thicker gauge strings if you used on a standard scale, like a 25.5 or 24 3/4. Like if you didn't want to, say, break the bank for like a baritone, but you also don't want to just go with a standard scale, this is the guitar for you. When I first plugged this thing into my Kemper, I was really satisfied with how good these DiMarzio Fusion Edge humbuckers are. They have such great articulation and great note separation that they honestly reminded me of the Duncan Solars I tried in that blue Solar guitar of my friend's. Honestly, they sound really good, and they just work in this guitar. Now, since you've heard the demo, I'm going to go through the pros and cons as we speak. The first pro being the pickups. The pickups are very good. I don't think anyone will be disappointed if they are a metal player. They really are good. They're better than most guitars in the price range that give you, stock pickups, that are not even aftermarket. You're basically getting aftermarket pickups and a $900 guitar. That's a really good value. Another thing too, the Goto locking tuners do help with tuning stability, and they do make restringing easier as well. So all you have to do is just put your string through there and lock it with the locking mechanism on the back, and you're good to go. The aesthetics, it's very lightweight, the neck is very thin, ebony fingerboard, easy access to the truss rod, and the contour is super comfortable, and the 26.5-inch scale length helps if you're trying to down tune or drop tune. As for cons, there's really no major cons about this instrument. Just like the Solar guitar I reviewed back in June with my friend, the only major con, or really the only con really, is just some very minor finish imperfections from factory. Just some very minor inconsistencies. Nothing major at all for the price point. Would I say that this is better than the Solar S2.6 that I reviewed back in June? Honestly, they are both very close, and they are both neck and neck. But honestly, I'd probably say for the money, the Solar is probably like just a hair better. This is still a good guitar, but I do think the Solar for the price point is a little bit better in terms of the quality, and in terms of the finish, and in terms of like quality control and everything else. And the thing is even though this guitar does have locking tuners, and the locking tuners do their job well, I thought the Solar did just as good of a job, and that has non-locking tuners, like no locking tuners at all, and that thing had really awesome tuning stability. So I'd say, honestly, they're both very close, but if I had to choose one or the other, I would say the Solar is a hair better for the price. Overall, I'd give this guitar an 8 out of 10 guitar picks. I'm not sure if I would pay $900 for this particular guitar, brand spanking new. However, it is discontinued. It is a great bang for your buck if you can find them on Reverb for $600 to $700. I mean, it really is a good guitar, and you do get a good package for the deal. So, that is my final conclusion and my final thoughts on this guitar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back with more reviews and more guitar covers very shortly. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you then.